This Boxing Day, you may not be feeling quite yourself. You're beginning to see
spots.
Maybe you need
101 Dalmatians.
I've had Jeff Daniels, Hugh Laurie and Glenn Close.
Yes?
Star in the network premiere of 101 Dalmatians tonight at 5:25 on BBC One.
A hefty slice of Boxing Day slapstick now on BBC One with Lee Evans, Christopher Walken and a rather resilient rodent.
Boxing Day night on BBC One begins with romance and revenge.
If I can't have you, then no one else will.
As Lorna Doone continues at 7.
As long as you still want me, I will be yours.
It's the morning after the night before in EastEnders at 8:15.
Well, I think I'm going to have a lie down because all this excitement's just worn me out.
Then at 8:45, curl up with Auntie's thermal bloomers.
A little laughter can go a long, long way.
And there's a festive murder mystery at 9:15.
Remember, you must remember.
With a Christmas from Hell in The Sleeper.
Says she killed her own mother.
Boxing Day night on BBC One.
Now on BBC One, cute, cuddly, and that's just Rolf.
This Boxing Day, you may not be feeling quite yourself. You're beginning to see
spots.
Maybe you need
101 Dalmatians.
I've had Jeff Daniels, Hugh Laurie and Glenn Close.
Yes?
Star in the network premiere of 101 Dalmatians in 40 minutes on BBC One. Do you recognise this man? Or this one? Or this one?
I know Chris Eubank.
He's armed and dangerous.
Why is there a 13-amp socket in the back of my head?
And he's taking no prisoners.
But I is a man, you is a woman. I is a bull, you is a cow.
Hang loose this Christmas for Lenny Henry in Pieces. Saturday at 9 on BBC One. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Yes!
Now on BBC One, the latest on the day's sporting action with Ray Stubbs.
Good afternoon. Always plenty of football on Boxing Day into the final minutes of most games. Let's see what's happening, especially in the FA Carling Premiership. And the big results of the day. Well, 3 games already played at lunchtime. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer underlined his value to league leaders Manchester United with the late winner at Aston Villa. Arsenal remain 8 points behind after hammering Leicester 6-1 at Highbury. Thierry Henry scored a hat-trick. West Ham thumped Charlton 5-0 at Upton Park. And other significant scores so far. So if the scores stay the same, Sunderland could easily will go third in the Premiership because they're winning.
More common across the region. Some farmers say they're proving vital in the battle against bankruptcy. And our football, and 6 of the South teams have been in action today. In Division 1, Portsmouth were held to a 1-1 draw at Wimbledon. The Pompey player-manager, Steve Claridge, opened the scoring on the stroke of half-time, Wimbledon equalising soon after the restart. In Division 2, Reading led 2-1 at half-time against Bristol Rovers through Neil Smith and Phil Parkinson, but in the end had to be content with a single point. Jermaine Defoe scored both Bournemouth goals in their win at struggling Oxford, while Swindon lost at home to Brentford. And in Division 3, a Gary Hart goal against Barnet kept Brighton's promotion challenge on course. Finally, a look at the weather forecast. It's going to be mostly cloudy and dry with patchy frost, some sleet likely in Sussex, minimum temperature of -2 degrees, rising only to +3 degrees tomorrow. Outlook for Thursday, very cold with outbreaks of sleet or snow. That's from us, back as usual tomorrow. Have a good evening's viewing.
Lorna
Lorna Doone is no Doone at all. She's the rightful heiress to one of the largest fortunes in the land.
Can love conquer all?
I've no option but to take you back with me.
Lorna belongs to me.
She sent him back.
Lorna Doone
All those terrible months and not a single word from you.
concludes Boxing Day at 7 on BBC One.
First on BBC One, a Boxing Day film for all the family. Glenn Close and Jeff Daniels star in the network premiere of 101 Dalmatians.